My name is Alanna Galdi. I'm from Central New Jersey, and I'm studying media management at Fordham University's Gabelli School of Business. Before I studied in graduate school, I actually went to Fordham for undergrad, and I studied new media and digital design with a concentration in new media and commerce. And Fordham actually provided a 4+1 program. They allowed you to bring some of those credits from undergrad towards your graduate degree. So for me, the master's degree was kind of like a no-brainer, kind of adding on another year. In my case, it's been about 4 semesters. So I was able to take some of those classes from undergrad and apply it towards my master's degree. I really love learning, so that's kind of why I added that extra year of school on, and I was happy to do it at Fordham because it's been such a great experience so far. Classes are a little bit harder. I guess that's probably the main thing. Instead of having multiple class sessions a week, it's one longer session and it's only one per week. So it's kind of adjusting to having kind of just one big class a week and having it like weekly. And also having later classes was kind of a big adjustment for me, because I was used to getting up early, getting into the city, and then being home for dinner. But now it's kind of later in the day to accommodate people who are also working. But since I'm a full-time student, it was kind of just doing all the classes at night. Other than that, there's a lot more group projects in graduate school, and I feel like a lot of the things I'm studying can be related to the real world. The projects we're doing and the classes we have, they have a lot of guest speakers coming in and industry professionals. So we're really learning, especially the professors also, we're learning from people who are also working in the industry. So it's kind of a little bit more real world experience as well as real world knowledge. Coming from a Fordham background and continuing my education at Fordham, I guess it really makes me feel special. It makes me feel more a part of the university. And I guess especially going to grad school and kind of having a closer relationship with professors, new professors and professors that I've had in undergrad, it really makes me feel like I kind of embody the university, and it makes me really happy to be a part of the community. When I was deciding which program I wanted to go into, media management really stuck out to me because of the, I guess, opportunity to really kind of craft the program to your interests and what you want to do. Obviously, there's media positions. I have fellow classmates that are interested in going into the entertainment industry, doing like sports media entertainment, things like that. But then there's also people interested in marketing, like the business side of the media industry. So I feel like it's very broad, and that's one of the things that I was interested in, because there's so many different job opportunities that it's hard to choose. It's hard to narrow down. Like content creation, research, like digital strategy, product development, project management, marketing, entertainment, if I mentioned. There's so many different, I feel like, career paths that one could go through after studying here. One class I'll actually mention that really helped me with all of that was, it's called Media Executive Playbook. And the class layout, our professor would actually bring in guest speakers for each class, and they're pretty much industry professionals in many different industries. We had a videographer, we had a full-time blogger, we had someone working for Sports New York, a lot of different media executives that kind of came in and kind of had us lead the class almost. We were asking them questions for their advice about careers, for what they're doing, how they got to their position. And that class kind of helped me because there was so many different people coming in and giving different perspectives. So it really helps you kind of figure out which way you want to go. At the same time, we have the Career Development Center, the CDC, and they're always they're encouraging students to go to them like a lot. And it's kind of hard to find the time to get to them, but they're always putting on events and encouraging you to go in for walk-in hours and make appointments with different career advisors. And they really help with kind of the logistical stuff that you don't even realize. Like, they'll help you perfect your resume. We have a system that will kind of grade your resume and help you kind of polish it so that it's the best that you can make it. They'll help you with cover letters, interviewing every sort of the process as well. You know, that initial interview, the next step, the third step, you know, whatever it may be. They kind of perfect your interview process, as well as reaching out to people. You know, if you're gonna like cold contact someone on LinkedIn and you're interested in maybe the company they're working for or the job position they have, they'll kind of give you the steps to contact those people without feeling, they really kind of just help with your confidence. Another event that they put on was called the 2-hour job search, and I'm pretty sure it was based off of a book that somebody published. And it really helped you narrow down what companies that you'd be interested in applying for and what positions within those companies you're interested in. And it kind of helps you narrow in on a list of companies and organizing them so that you're focusing on those companies that you know you really want to work for, and you know why you really want to work for and why you'd be a good fit for those companies. They're always sending you like weekly newsletters so that you know what's going on. You know, you never forget that they're there because they're always reaching out to you like, okay, make an appointment with us. Like, we just want to talk to you and we want to see what's going on. So it's so really great for that. You know that you have somebody to go to, which we could also utilize after graduation. So they're kind of there for us for the rest of our lives, which is awesome. So I'm actually graduate assistant for our program director, Bożena Mierzejewska. And honestly, that's been probably one of the best experiences, being a graduate assistant, because you're kind of, when we were in school, it was helping with, you know, administrative things, putting together events for the program and making sure that all of the students are happy and having a good time. I think that our program director in specific is really good at encouraging connections and getting everyone acquainted with the university and, you know, utilizing the various resources. But putting on events was really fun because we did a lot of weekly events, and it was really fun to kind of bring our program together and just, you know, make those relationships with people. We also have a very small program, I feel like, compared to other programs. I think we're about 60 students. So we were very close from the beginning. We had like a really good orientation that kind of made you feel like you were back in like freshman year of college, just meeting everybody. And, you know, I'm friends with people from all over the world. And, you know, I got to put on those events to make sure that everybody was close and having a good time, but also getting valuable resources and, you know, making connections with people that would help kind of push us forward. So yeah, my best experience so far is definitely being a graduate assistant. And being online, it's more making sure that the new students are good about, you know, the classes, and we're still putting on events that are on Zoom, and just making sure that they know what's going on, and we're connecting them with people and trying to encourage engagement online, which is a lot tougher than it sounds, but making sure people are really just, you know, have interacting with the program and the other students in the program. So that's been fun, I guess, so far. I think I've become more of an extrovert, which is so weird for me to say, but growing up, I've definitely been one of the people in the back of the room, kind of listening and taking things in. And I definitely still do that, but my graduate experience has definitely forced me to say yes more. In undergrad, I was commuting, like I mentioned, so I was going into the city, out of the city, and I almost felt like I didn't have time for clubs and making friends. But when I started grad school, I kind of gave myself a goal to be more involved, make more friends, make more connections. And, right away, right off the bat, I was like, okay, I'm going to sign up for all these clubs, do all these things. And it really helped me not only make relationships with people and make like friendships that will probably last the rest of my life, but I felt like I said yes more. And because of that, had, so many valuable experiences and made so many, relationships with people that I probably wouldn't have made if I was, just sitting at home and going home at the end of the day. All of it, honestly, the program and like the community that I'm a part of. Like I mentioned, our program is really close, and we all know each other. We use Slack to communicate with each other, and we kind of have like a Slack channel. And just having that outlet and that platform to connect with, the whole program and everybody, specifically, probably just the learning part, because I love having, that schedule of learning, I guess, learning, going to class and that routine. I'm going to miss that the most probably because I've been doing it for so long. But yeah, definitely the program as a whole. And I know that I'm always going to be able to go back to it and, contact everybody that is in it, but just being a part of it as a student, definitely. I guess this program in general, it's really just, yes, you're going to class, but you're also building relationships and meeting people that could potentially, help you jumpstart your career. And it's really not just sitting in a classroom and having harder classes. It's meeting professionals and networking yourself and branding yourself to help you with your future career. The work that you're doing is almost making a difference because it's coming from people who are also doing it and working in the industries that you're interested in. If I could come back after graduation, which I know I can, I would, because this community is definitely something I'm gonna miss.